And last but not least, in spite of working far from home, I can still make my own schedule and make things easier, so nothing's gonna be impossible.
Good morning, Jack.
Good morning.
Good.
I mean good evening.
Thanks. Yeah, I meant to mention that to you guys last class. If you guys don't want me to put your real names on the videos and just use your nicknames, then I can do that too. It's up to you guys. You guys are old enough to decide for yourself.
Mhm. Mhm.
Just let me know.
That's still enough for me.
Uh-huh.
You could just put it like that because my parents really wanted to have it there.
They want to see your name.
Yeah.
Most parents do. They want to be proud to show everybody how well you've done in your tests and how you improve for sure. And it'll help someday when you apply for a job, because you'll be able to add some of those clips and different things to a CV. You know, when you apply for a job, you want to show them how well you speak English. Oh, look, I've done VSTEP tests, everything. There can be benefits from it, for sure, for sure. So the Jackster. All right, Jackster.
He's still Jack, though.
Absolutely. I still Tokyo Jack on one of the tests. I did. Yeah, so thanks to Coco being the first on the schedule, but also being the first to not start with that power up. Kind of messed up the schedule for absolutely everybody. All right. So here we go. Let's get started on our VSTEP Interest 38. Woohoo! So our first topic is going to be movies or YouTube. Number one, do you like watching movies or videos, and why? Or why not?
To be honest, I like watching movies and videos. All because I find them being really, really useful, and it brings me joy and entertainment. On top of that, I can also learn some new things from them.
Yeah, they can offer a lot of life lessons in a lot of movies as well, for sure. For sure. So you like the YouTube videos too?
Yeah, both movies and videos.
Yeah, same here. So what kind of movies or videos do you often watch? What kinds do you like?
I'm not really sure about the movies because I watch every kind of them. But the kinds of videos I usually watch are mostly about gaming and education.
Gaming and education. Yeah, you like watching the players live stream their games sometimes too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
And also, I kind of like watching watching Jordan Peterson, which you suggest, and it's kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, some pretty tough vocabulary in there, huh?
Yeah, but I still like it.
I enjoy Jordan a lot. I don't listen to him every day, but almost every day I listen to him. Yeah, no, he's quite the psychologist. He's made an impact, that's for sure. He really can help us to understand ourselves a lot better. That's true. Move your camera down just a little bit so you don't have all the text in your face. Yeah, there you go. Get your head higher in the You know, the text coming across your face. All right. Little more.
More. It's falling now.
You should have the camera like just your head should be almost at the top of the screen. That's the best position.
There we go.
All right. So how you like both? So how often do you watch movies in the cinema versus watching videos at home? Or movies at home?
Well, of course, I'll watch videos at home more than watching movies, because I can watch anything I want at home. Like, I'm free to do it, to do what I want and what I want to watch. And it's more silent because it's only me watching movies. And you know, since COVID came, I don't think people will go to the movie theater, to the movie cinema.
Yeah, I bet a lot of the cinemas have taken a pretty hard hit with all these lockdowns too. Yeah, a lot of people would be afraid to go sit in a room with another 100 people.
Yeah, they're scared.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to get a virus, that's for sure. All right, good. So topic 2 is the weather. Very difficult topic. Very difficult. What is the weather like in your hometown at this time of year? So we're in the winter now. So what's it like?
Yeah.
Got a lot of snow out there?
Of course, it is cold. And in Vietnam, it's a bit moist. And yeah, but somehow it's kind of surprising that it's still sunny in the noon at noon, if I think.
Yeah, noon, lunchtime.
Yeah.
Is it cold or cool?
Cold.
Cold.
For me. For me.
I would argue that. So which season do you like best, and why do you like it the most?
It's definitely going to be spring, because the weather in Vietnam, when spring it's really cool. It's cool. It's not like too cold or too hot. So, and secondly, it's when Tet holiday came. So yeah.
So not only the season, it's kind of the time of year that you like. So.
It's even the events.
It's kind of like who was it? Was it Gappy or Buck? I can't remember. They said they like the summer better, and they were talking about being able to hang out with their friends and all these things more often. I said, so is it really the weather that you like best, or the fact that you're on summer holidays? There's a difference. All right. So what would be your perfect climate and scenery? If you could pick and choose where you want to live, what the temperature is going to be like, what would it be like? What's the perfect world for you? Place and temperature, climate.
Well, it would be perfect if my area is cool. It's a little foggy. I don't know why I like foggy. I like the fog. And also I would like it to have a vast sea in front of my house, and also so when I open the window on whatever floor, I can be satisfied and also see the wonderful view. Yes.
So by the sea for sure, not too cold. Spring year round. Spring every month. Is there
spring? Spring's the best.
I don't know where you could go for it. I don't know if you could have spring year round. You can have hot all year, and you can have pretty much winter all year. But you kind of have to have winter and summer in order to have a spring and a fall. So it might be difficult trying to find a place, but it would be a perfect environment. Yeah. Spring is a similar temperature to fall. So I would have said the fall because I love it. Like at the high 20s every day. It's cool at night, but nice in the day. I like that for sure. All right. Good. Let's move on to. Yeah, that's right. Let's move on to solution discussion. So here it is. You are now finished your education and it is time to get to work. Time to pay the piper. 3 choices are suggested. Number 1, a very good job with a high salary in a positive environment, but you have to work far from home. 2, a lower salary in your hometown, but in a positive environment near your parents. 3, anywhere you want, self-employed career where you can invest your time and energy and build a local business. Remember that you are the only child and your parents are getting older now. Any questions?
Oh, I can do that.
You have 1 minute, starting now. All right, mister, time is up. So what is your choice? And why?
Of course, I would choose having a very good job, high salary, positive environment, but living far from home. Because first of all, it's likely to have a good environment for me and my parents as they're getting older over time. So having that makes me relieved about their health while I'm working far. Secondly, I can make good use of the money I make. Of the money I make. Like for example, for instance, I can use the money I've saved to travel on holiday, or just don't have to worry much about family economic.
Money.
And last but not least, in spite of working far from home, I can still make my own schedule and make things easier, so nothing's gonna be impossible.
Yeah, money allows you a lot of freedoms. That is true. So why not the other 2? What are the disadvantages?
The one that is lower on salary but good on environment is live in countryside. Although it has positive environment, I honestly don't like living in the countryside because it has less modern technology and also having problems with these mosquitoes.
And the mosquitoes, there's a problem.
Yeah, there is a problem. I keep getting bit.
Sweet blood. All right. Self-employed, an entrepreneur.
The self-employed, because I'm not really a business guy, and also businesses can be gone in just one accident. words.
Very tough business. Yeah, to run your own business.
If you fail, you'll get bankrupt, and you're like done with their life.
Yeah, very true. You could lose your shirt. Yeah, it's very, and not many people succeed starting their own business. Most people fail. Yeah, it's really tough. Best to get your work experience, work for 10, 20 years or more, and know your business really, really well before you decide to try to run your own business. It's a lot of work, that's for sure. All right, very good. Part 3, topic development. The easy part.
I'm getting nervous.
Discuss the topic. Nowadays, more and more people are working online from home. So you can use economic benefits or family life, health effects, or your own other things that you can think of, advantages, disadvantages. So either you support that that's true or not. Up to you. Any questions?
No, not at all.
You have 1 minute, starting now. Time is up, mister. What is your choice? Not what choice, no. No.
I was confused.
Yeah, me too. Discuss the topic then. Nowadays, more and more people are working online from home. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I totally agree. Firstly, you can still make money even when you're just staying at home. Since when you're staying at home. Also, yeah, I've heard that if you're good at using technology, you will become really successful, and where and whenever you are. It's really good for everyone right now in terms of like health, since COVID has come and ruined our lives, and you should definitely stay at home. Furthermore, you're closer to your family, so you can take them or being taken care by them. And last but not least, staying at home is now helping you and the world, because since COVID is killing us, almost every one of us lives. So if we together stay at home, this monstrous disaster will go away.
Monstrous.
And yeah, that's all I thought.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I don't think COVID's killing that many people, but it's definitely a problem. That's for sure.
Yeah. We're getting more and more troubles on them.
Little different these days. That's right. So do you think more people will work online in the future?
Yeah, totally. Because when I heard that Mark Zuckerberg said that he is gonna get that metaverse into the technology world, I believe that would happen very, very soon.
I think so. More robots are taking over worker jobs, and the technologies. Life has definitely taken a new course. A lot of people are going to be working remotely now, for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. What are the negative effects what negative effects do you think working at home could have?
Stay inactive for most people.
Get lazy.
It's really bad for people's health. So really, it's getting a problem. It's gonna be a problem soon.
You're gonna have to figure out a way to stay active. Absolutely. But then again, you think of people who go work in offices all day. What's the difference? You drive through traffic, you go work in an office all day, probably eat out in a restaurant at lunchtime every day, and then come home or stay home and work in an office at home.
Then you have to make a schedule on them.
Yeah.
You have to think. You have to fix the problem that you're having, and being able to solve it will make you succeed.
Absolutely. Write your own story. That's correct. Yeah. Health is health, regardless of whether you go to a job or you work at home. You gotta have a good schedule, and we all need routines. It helps the brain work a lot better. How do you think working online affects older population? Now, I don't mean your retired grandparents. I'm talking about mom and dad, old guys like me, people who don't have the technological background that have to. For me, I'm going to say we're really lucky because before COVID started, we were already starting to plan over 5 years to build an online school and be YouTubers and all this stuff. So for us, all it did was just made us start faster. So we were already ready to go through the learning curve. But there's a lot of people out there that were not ready for COVID, and their industry is shut down. What about them? What do they have to do? What are they going to do?
I don't know. Really, I think they're just gonna rage.
Rage.
They're just gonna rage.
They're already raging.
Because most of them, they don't even know how to use technologies, and they suffer a lot. Most are gonna. I see a lot, like my parent and my grandparents right now. They're using the like small devices, the phone, and they find difficulties in it, and they keep asking me, and they keep bothering me to let them know how to use this, and they keep forgetting. Oh my god.
Yeah. So what do you tell those people, the working ones, not the retirees? We're not talking about the elders now. What would be your advice to someone like me who is a teacher who knows nothing about computers?
Well, you should learn.
And now I'm unemployed.
You should try to learn them as soon as possible, and as good as you can, because technology is getting very, very improved.
Oh, it's just evolving. It's growing.
Yeah.
In a garden. Yeah.
It's in a blast, and if they don't know how to use them, they'll get behind, and they might.
So no choice. Start studying.
You have to study.
You have to study. You got to keep up. Yeah, they'll be left behind.
And please don't forget them, because guys like me will be annoyed.
We don't want to annoy you now. That's a bad thing. That's true. Besides, you're not going to be around. You're going to go take that big, high-paying job. You won't be here to help them with their handphone. All right, buddy. Very well. Every week, every test, it just keeps getting a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. That's what we do. Compare ourselves from the last one. Don't worry about nobody else. Just yourself. Good job, buddy. Good job. Only 2 more to go. The end upper B2, 39, interest 39. After that, we'll do our first C1. And after that, we'll start playing with
playing the real games.
That's right. No, good job. Very good. All right. Off to the Russian now.
Yeah. See ya. Bye.
See you soon. See you next week.